Hello everyone, Dark Kirby40 here. Welcome to our Princess Peach Showtime, and here it is.
And
We're
I'm
to the
Green
end of the
Draco
game.
313.
Oh,
Right, we can mostly talk, let's get this cutscene out of the way first, so we don't talk during cutscenes.
right.
Did you do this 100%? Did you get all the sparkle gems?
Pretty close. Just
Okay,
some of
so
the
you didn't do it.
freaking, just some of that stupid ice skating thing.
Oh, so there goes TJ Tampa.
Yeah, I wanted him. Wanted him too,
Well,
but
he's,
whatever. But it's fine.
I think he just went, who did he go to?
San Francisco.
Okay. No, TJ Tampa went to the Ravens.
Oh, Ravens. That's right. They got him. Yeah, because someone in another group I'm in on Discord was just like, they can't keep getting away with it.
Future drafting is safety, Jaden Hicks. But they already. Okay, I'm just behind on notifications on Twitter. But Radiant Peach, did you hear that thunder?
No.
Okay, if they make a Smash 6, Sakurai's gotta make
Mm-hmm.
this her final Smash. I mean, Peach Blossom is just a joke. It doesn't damage, it just puts enemies to sleep.
They probably really couldn't come up with anything for her.
Oh, you can think of something like Peach Beam from Paper Mario.
Possibly.
Okay, now let's talk about the first round of the NFL draft. Like, first of all, give me three winners and three losers of the first round.
Eagles,
Start with winners.
Ravens, and I'd say the Chiefs.
Okay, but besides our teams, who would you give it to? I give winners to the Bears as they drafted Caleb Williams and Roma Duce. Another winner would have to be probably the Vikings. Even
Yeah.
though, well, the Vikings to me are half winners, half losers because they're winners because of the players they selected, but they're losers because what they gave up in next year's draft. I have to say, well, three big losers to me are, well, third loser is the 49ers because they couldn't get a trade deal done with for Brent Ayuk or Debo Samuel. The second biggest loser is the Buffalo Bills because it's one thing if you're going to trade back, but why trade with your arch nemesis? Not that I'm complaining. I wanted Xavier Worthy, and they trade out of the first round, so they still got a wide receiver in the second, but now they don't get that fifth-year option. And the biggest loser, of course, is the Atlanta Falcons. Now let's talk about this.
I don't know why
Michael
they did
Penix
that.
Jr. Well, let me explain this first. Michael Penix Jr. is 23 years old. He's going to turn 24 next month. The earliest the Falcons can get out of that Kirk Cousins contract will be in 2026. So, if he does start all 4 years, Michael Penix Jr. will be 28 by the time he starts.
Yeah.
Falcons general manager and Raheem Morris were saying they wanted to take the Green Bay approach, but that's much different. For one, Jordan Love in 2020 and Aaron Rodgers in 2005 were 21, and they were drafted in the 20s, not with a top 10 pick. And second, they sat behind Hall of Famers. Michael Penix is going to be sitting behind pretty much an average to mediocre quarterback. Michael Penix Jr. Also has injury history, but who else did you think did a good job in the first round?
I'd say the Broncos were kind of low-key losers because they could probably get had Knicks a little later.
Well, I heard Sean Payton really wanted Bo Nix. Like it was like the pick took like 10 seconds to announce. Well, Denver didn't take long announcing their pick because Sean Payton said something about him. Both Sean Payton and Bruce Arians wanted Patrick Mahomes in 2017, but the Chiefs beat them to it. But Sean Payton felt the same way about Bo Nix as he did with Patrick Mahomes. Denver's quarterback room was Zach Wilson, Ben DiNucci, and Jarrett Stidham. You can't expect them to start. But who else do you think did a good job? Like, what about like the Cardinals? Like, they got Kyler Murray as true #1 receiver, but I don't know about the guy they drafted with the Texans pick. But
Oh, Darius Robinson, I like him.
okay. Now, some people are calling the Patriots losers because they drafted. Well, it's just like it's Drake May's a good player, but they're just going to be putting him in a bad situation like Bryce Young last year. Would you have accepted 2 or 3 firsts to move down like 3 spots to the Giants?
Possibly.
But the Chargers, nothing against Joe All, but they needed. They should have selected Malik Neighbors because they need to get Justin Herbert a quality weapon, not a quantity. But it has a most record. This is a broken record for most offensive players first. Like 14 straight offensive.
This was always an
23.
offensive heavy class.
But the team, as of right now, Spencer Rattler, no other quarterback outside of the first, no quarterback has been drafted outside of the first round. But we're still waiting to hear Spencer Rattler's name. But do you think the Raiders should have selected him in the second round? Well, Raiders have the Raiders' next pick is at 148.
I think the Raiders are. I think the Raiders are kind of losers. I mean, Brock Bowers is a good player, but you took a tight end last year.
They still have Hunter Renfrow. Right. Yeah, Ian Rappaport just tweeted 6 quarterbacks were taken in the first 12 picks. 0 cents. Right. The Panthers trading back in the first round. I like that because they needed to get a 5th-year option on a young wide receiver. I just still can't believe Buffalo agreed to trade down with the Chiefs. Like,
I was like, listen,
we both got the players we wanted for our teams. And just, however, you double dipped on cornerbacks. You got both Quentin Mitchell and Cooper DeJean. You really needed cornerback help, which. So I'm saying in Philadelphia wins the NFC East in 2024 because the NFC East has not had repeat division winners since 03-04. But anyway, coming up next is I did not expect this when I first played this game. This is my 3rd time seeing this. My playthrough, your stream, and your LP. The Lions drafting, I don't remember his name.
Terrion Arnold does a good. Yeah, they probably traded up after they saw Philly take Mitchell.
Okay, they probably stole him from Green Bay, and Philadelphia stole Cooper DeJean from Green Bay. But Green Bay still got a cornerback. I don't know. I don't know these players as much as you do. Now here comes Super Radiant Peach.
We drafted Max Milton, right? Eh.
I hope they make it. What would be a good idea for a Princess Peach game is have it like where you can play as Peach, Daisy, and Rosalina. Like a three-player co-op, like how Triforce Heroes was.
Maybe.
Behold, another Andros ripoff. What's going on? What's going on now? What? Who's probably the best player available who has yet to be drafted?
I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention, honestly.
Okay, I don't really pay attention much on day 3 because it's just the lesser players.
It's the meat. It's the meat and potatoes.
Yeah, I heard someone a good thing someone said on Twitter is about in day 1 and 2, it's what you need to draft is best player available at position of need, but in day 3, it's best player available. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
A few months ago, you had the Bears drafting Marvin Harrison Jr. #1 overall, but that would have been stupid. Justin Fields is a mediocre quarterback. They had to move on from him. And a lot of Bears fans were saying last year that they needed to either stay put at 1, draft Will Anderson, or don't trade farther back further than 4, so you can still get Will Anderson and Jalen Carter. But I believe Ryan Poles did the right thing in the past 2 drafts. There's no excuses so far for Matt Eberflus. I think he should have been fired already. The Bears need an offensive-minded guy to work with Caleb Williams. There it goes. Grape has been defeated. So I'll ask you this again. What was your favorite Peach transformation?
Probably the Kung Fu of the Mighty One, honestly.
Yeah, same for me too.
The Ice Skater one is just, it's finicky at times. Especially when you get to that second stage, it can be really annoying.
My least favorite was probably the Mermaid Peach because just the songs. Yeah, you have to get perfect in order to get a Sparkle Gem. Other than that, they're okay. Didn't you say you wanted to redo? You want to do a little bit of the Super Mario Bros. Super Circuit?
Yeah,
after we're done here.
No.
Okay, so it's not. It's only been 15 minutes, so it's just.
I mean, I could do one, yeah. I could do a couple, yeah.
Alright, you know the drill. Your credit scene, give me your thoughts about
I
this
like
game.
this. It's not difficult, as I said. There are some finicky parts, But it's not overly terrible. It's just there are some annoying parts. But overall, it's a good game. I had a good time. It was a good time playing it, and no two levels ever really felt the same. Now, you said that the director, this was his first game since Mystical Ninja, correct?
Yeah, since Mystical Ninja starring Goemon, that's what I've heard.
Interesting. And I enjoyed the
But
hell out of that game, so...
I need to rewatch that LP of yours. That's probably the first time I was been a co-commentator on that one episode we did there. I guess my biggest complaint about this game is that it's too short. At least have it. You could have at least had it 10 floors.
Or 7.
It just felt like this game. Well, this I don't. It doesn't really matter that it was easy because you don't need a complicated game, but it just. This game can be done in about 8 hours. 5 hours if you do if everything goes perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
I know this game is rated E10 because of fantasy violence, but that doesn't seem enough. Like, what other game has fantasy violence as rated E? Like, there were far worse things in E-rated games back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the ESRB is what it is.
Anyway, what are you gonna what are you gonna focus on recording next since you've done this? Are you gonna focus on recording Super Mario Bros. Wonder?
Possibly, we'll see.
Okay. Were you able to do Detective Peach okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll just wait. Oh, wait, I have a notification on YouTube. That was weeks ago. Right now, there's rain and thunder in my area.
Mm-hmm. But the mask is broken, so there might be it's still intact in the water, so there might be more.
Yeah, hopefully this game is a sequel. I'm just seeing this on Roger Goodell stated on the Pat McAfee show that he ideally wants to go to the following schedule: 2 preseason games, 18 regular season games, calendar extended by 1 week. Super Bowl Sunday will land on a 3-day weekend. Monday after the Super Bowl is President's Day holiday. But if that's the case, why not just... We know what's going to happen. They're going to expand the playoffs to 16 seeds and the regular season to 18 weeks. Are you going to do the post game in this in the LP?
Probably not. If it's just some stuff, it's not even worth it.
No, probably not worth it.
Hmm. Really filling in this thing here.
Yeah, so actually, this is actually a Mario game where Mario doesn't make an appearance.
That's interesting. That's always found that interesting.
Like, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, and Wario games don't count, obviously. That's why they have their own symbols in Brawl, but this game. Was there any other, like, other games you can think of? Well, maybe one, Wario Woods.
Yeah, and only Toad makes an appearance in that game. Yep, Goodfield, the same people that brought you the Yoshi games, the Yoshi's Woolly World, Yoshi's Crafted World.
And Kirby's Epic Yarn.
And the 3DS version. Which I have no idea why they made that game.
I hope we see a new Yoshi game whenever the Switch's successor is going to be.
Alright. Alright, you can sign off.
Okay, until next time, everyone.
And with that, this has been Dark Kirby 14. I thank you for watching this Let's Play of Princess Peach Showtime.